We made a few bad decisions based on good intention. And I should know better, but I got no regret. Started out with too much drinking, ended up with too little thinking. Now I'm alone and stoned, wondering where you're at. Started out just good, clean fun, not meaning to hurt no one. One thing led to another, just like it always do. And we made a few bad decisions, all based on good intention. And know I should know better, but I got no regret. This thing between you and me, this love-lone tragedy. It's a time in life when the right thing went all wrong. And I hate to be this guy, and I can't quite tell you why. I make a bad decision, I write it in a song like, we made a few bad decisions, all based on good intention. And know I should have known better, well I got no regret. Started out with too much drinking and ended up with too little thinking. And now I'm alone and stoned and I'm wondering where you are. Started out just good, clean fun, not meaning to hurt no one. One thing led to another, just like it always do. Hell, we made a few bad decisions, all based on good intention. And know I should have known better, well I got no regrets, Lord. We made a few bad decisions, all based on good intention. And know I should have known better, but I got no regret, Lord. Though I should have known better, but I got no regret. Thank you. Howdy, folks. How y'all doing? Good to see you guys, man. Good to see you guys here. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Sounds great up here, man. That dude is the man. He knows his shit. Here's to Travis for knowing his shit, man. I made a set list for tonight. That's how excited I am and how much I wanted to put on a good show. I never do a set list, but I'm trying to be an adult musician. I'm trying to make some changes. I couldn't even say it with a straight face. Did y'all see that shit? Well, my baby, sweetest honey, she's fine as cherry wine. She spend up all my money, you know I wouldn't mind. My baby got the means to make me do as she please. She make me beg for mercy when she down on her knees. Put that voodoo on me and I'm never gonna be the same. Well, I first walked up to her, Lord, I said, how do you do? She hit me with the look that could cut a man in two. I known a lot of women, I left a lot behind. You know that just one woman, it's always on my mind. But that voodoo on me, and I'm never gonna be the same. don't believe me, you just see for yourself. She got the kind of body, it's hazardous to your wealth. She have you doing things, the things you won't believe. And if you say you love her, she gonna up and leave. But that voodoo on me, and I'm never gonna be the same. Thank you very much, folks. All right. Cheers, y'all. Man, it's good to be back here on my favorite goddamn stage in the whole wide world, man. Here's to y'all. Cheers. Oh, pardon me, I got these new strings on here. I gotta do a lot of tuning there. The moral of this next song is to just quit giving so much power to people that are already too motherfucking powerful. Well, it's true what they say, that tired cliche. They don't build them like they did back when. You could get your dollar's worth, it was your right of birth as a hard-working American. But now you buy more, you buy more, you buy more bullshit every day. Yeah, you buy more, you buy more, you buy more bullshit every day. All the men in control have lost sight of the goal, and they all sold our souls away. But if all of us folk would stand up and revolt, they'd have to do things our way. But still we buy more, we buy more, we buy more of their shit every day. Yeah, we buy more, we buy more, we buy more bullshit every day. Well, your flat screen TV and the internet memes and the day jobs are stealing your dreams. You're surrounded by greed, shit you don't need, just wondering why you don't feel free. It's 'cause you buy more, you buy more, you buy more bullshit every day. Yeah, you buy more, you buy more, you buy more bullshit every day. Yeah, we buy more, and they'll just make more. Lord, it's just more bullshit every day. Thank you very much. Something to hum to yourself when you're shopping on Amazon at 4 a.m. I'm guilty, man. You gotta quit it, it's a disease. All right, that was a little depressing, right? So I did a show recently on a moving train, which sounds good in theory, but the problem was that, like, first problem was that this train was what they call a narrow gauge, and it was going up through the mountains in Colorado, and so the train, it rocked back and forth like this, and as it rocked, then, like, you slid back and forth too, and it was hard to talk into the fucking microphone. And so I had to get over that, and I realized that the second thing about the train gig is the only thing these people on the train really cared about was trains. Like, they were really into trains, man, like, really into trains. And so I just played this next song like 20 times, and they freaking loved me, man. It was awesome. I got me a driving wheel. I got me a red steel, yeah. I got a belly, Lord, full of fire. And I got me train hand blues. I got me a driving wheel, and I got me a red steel, yeah, and I got a belly, Lord, full of fire. Well, I got me a smokestack, yeah, and I got me a railroad track, yeah. I got the train, the heading blues. Well, I got me a long uphill haul, and I'm working harder than all of y'all, yeah. I got the train hand blues. Well, I got me a little wife at home, and she don't like to be alone, so I do what I gotta do to make things right. Yeah, I got kids with mouths to feed. I got a roof to mend, a garden full of weed. Yeah, well, I got the train, the heading blues. Thank you very much. Thank you, Colin. Cheers. Toasty. I've only sold one song in my lifetime, and I used it to buy a van to live in. That's a true story, and this is the song. Well, I grew up where the towns are small, where the wind blows free and the corn grows tall. It's where my mom married my pop. It's where they raise their kids. It's where they raise their crop. Out in America, on American farmland. See the sun shine down and see the wheat rise up. And when the rain falls good, then we fill our cup. 'Cause we all worked hard It's been a good year. We thank the Lord that we live out here, out in America, on American farmland. We work the land, this is what we love. It's the only thing they can't make more of, 'cause there's mouths to feed, and there's fields to seed. We provide a nation the food that it needs, out on American farmland. In America, on American farmland. Thank you kindly. No, true story. That's a jingle for a real estate company that sells farms in Iowa. But I bought a van. I think I went overboard, but I kind of might be one of the better songs I've written. It's a real estate jingle, and I don't even own it. Well, I got an old truck. It's beat up and rusted, and every other week another part of it's busted, but I still like to drive it down the road. It's got 4-ball tires and a 1-bend wheel. My steering box shimmies, the brakes all squeal, but 99% of the time it'll get me home. You can have your doubts, but I'll climb right in, spark a cigarette, and tune the station in, and drop her down in gear. I'm ready to roam. Well, I've done so many miles, my odometer quit. My interior kind of smells a bit. I got a pine tree forest on my rear view to deal with that. Well, the outside's got 7 colors of paint. Some of them are factory, but most of them ain't. And that dent right there, that's from a woman with a baseball bat. She was angry. Dad bought this truck when I was a kid, and we used it to do everything we did, from hunting to fishing to working and hauling shine. I took this truck out on my first date, and my mom was mad and I was out so late, but Dad just grinned, slid me the keys, and said it was mine. Drove off in this truck on my wedding day, see. She wasn't too thrilled, but I was proud as could be. And looking back, Lord, I sure should have took that as an omen. 'Cause it was just a short year until my paycheck wasn't paying her bills. I found that that old truck held everything I own, according to her and her lawyer. You know, if I get about a mile out of your town, 'cause my muffler makes a god-awful sound, and every block or so it backfires and puffs smoke. I don't care. I roll my window down and turn my radio up, 'cause this is my hunk of junk, and I'll pass you smiling and waving and taking a toke. This old truck's about all I have. That's all right, man, I'm just fine with that, 'cause 99% of the time it'll get me home. This old truck's about all I have. That's all right, man, I'm just fine with that, 'cause 99% of the time it'll get me home. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, man. Cheers, man. Thank you all for joining us here tonight, man. It's going to be a really good night, man. I'm sure y'all know the Calamity Cubes are headlining here tonight, and they're kind of legends around here. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but now you do. And Gully Washers playing after me, man. It's just real solid acts from here on out, man. So, cheers, man. Glad you guys are here. I'm trying out some kind of mellower songs on y'all too, because y'all are a good audience and you're listening tonight, and I want to say I appreciate that. Y'all ever noticed how you can be really depressed, but then you go to a bar and have a drink and listen to someone else that's singing about being really depressed, and somehow that helps? Like, well, no, it helps you not be depressed. Just knowing someone else is depressed. I don't know the science behind it. I'm just saying, y'all know what I mean? Like, I don't know how it works, really. We've all been there. That's why we're all here, sharing sad songs and comparing how worn all of our hearts are. We're bearing our dark parts and dealing in the lost art of just getting by. There was a time when we made up our mind, two of a kind, against the world. It feels like the world won when so much has come undone, and we's faded like the setting sun, but we'll be all right. So hold tight to your glass, you might fall on your ass. They say everything must pass, so this will too. Pain is temporary and change is necessary, and I know that life gets scary, but you'll be all right. you will get by. We'll be all right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Looking at the list for a non-depressing one to follow that with, I'm not having a whole lot of luck. This ain't so bad. This one's kind of fun. Well, I put the bricks on my Ford, and then I ran right out of gas. Well, I put the bricks on my Ford, and then I ran right out of gas. Well, I'm stuck out on this highway, and everybody just right on past. Well, I wonder, girl, I wonder where our good time went. I said, I wonder, girl, I wonder where our good time went. Yeah, when all my money's gone and all my free time was spent. Well, I put the brakes on my Ford, and then I ran right out of gas. Well, I put the brakes on my Ford, and then I ran right out of gas. Yeah, stuck it on this highway, and everybody just right on past. Well, I went to see my good girl, and she said I couldn't stay. Well, I went to see my good girl, and she said I couldn't stay. Yeah, said this man went twice my money, and he was headed this way. Well, I put the brakes on my Ford, and then it ran right out of gas. Well, I put the brakes on my Ford, then it ran right out of gas. Well, I'm stuck on this highway, everybody drives right on. Thank you very much, folks. Yeah. Just what to do first. We'll do this one first. I've got a way of writing about terrifying things in like happy ways, so the happier the song is, you should probably be like more concerned about the content. Them politicians, both the left and right ones, they stir up shit just to keep us fighting. Them politicians don't give one fuck about you or me. They just want to make a buck. Them politicians, they're the damnedest things. Them politicians say they're friends of God, but the way they're sinning, don't you find that odd? Them politicians, like hookers and blow, they made with tax dollars from average Joe. Them politicians, they're the damnedest things. Them politicians like to make them laws, then they go and break them more than y'all outlaws. Them politicians like to start them wars, and they'll send you to die. You ever wonder what for? Them politicians, they're the damnedest things. Them politicians, they deserve to burn, but they'll probably elect them for a second term. It's just cold, hard facts, unfortunately. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, growing up, my life was never easy, but we always found a way to get by. My mom would work all day to bring home measly little pay. We never got ahead, but Lord, she tried. And my mama said, boy, you have a good time sometime. Just work as hard as you play and you'll do fine. Well, if you let life trouble get you down, you'll be down a long, long time. Well, if you don't free yourself, you lose your mind. So I went to working just soon as I was a man, and not many things in life have turned out like I planned. I got no house upon no hill, but I kept my family fed, and I don't worry about nothing now because worrying's in my head. Well, my mama said, boy, you have a good time sometime. Just work as hard as you play and you'll be fine. But if you let life trouble get you down, you'll be down a long, long time. Well, if you don't free yourself, you lose your mind. Well, I bent my back and I bled from my hands. And for every dollar earned, well, I gave two back to the man. But when the sun is low, my day's done. Well, I sit back and have some fun. I sit and smoke and sing my little song. And hear my mama say, boy, you have a good time sometime. Just work as hard as you play and you'll do fine. Well, if you let life trouble get you down, you'll be down a long, long time. Well, if you don't free yourself, you lose your mind. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Cheers, y'all. Again, I'm with y'all until about just before 10, I think. So I'm going to play a few more songs. I might take a short little break. If during that break any of y'all are so inclined to own any of my music or one of these wonderful professional fancy wooden kazoos I've got here, I've got some on the table for sale, man. So y'all come see me when I take a break in a minute, and I'll set y'all up. Feeling guilty. I got all these depressing ass songs on my list. Yeah. If I play this again for the second set, people just don't tell anybody, all right? Well, holy shit. We'll get it next time around. I'll figure it out. Let me tell you something, mama, you may not know. I said, let me tell you something, little mama, you may not know. Love you, baby, but I'm all out of dough. Spend up all my money running you around town. Spend up all my money running you around town. With my money gone funny, how you don't come around? Let me tell you something, little mama, you may not know. Let me tell you something, little mama, you may not know. Love you, baby, but I'm all out of dough. Well, I found me a woman, you know she lives across town. Find a little woman and you know she lives across town. If I need $1, you know she gonna lay $1 down. Let me tell you something, little mama, you may not know. Let me tell you something, little mama, you may not know. Love you, baby, but I'm all out of dough. Thank you kindly. Oh, yeah. Cheers, y'all. I'm gonna play y'all one more and take a little break. Y'all don't go nowhere, man. Get you a drink, have you a smoke. I'm gonna. We'll meet right back here in like 5-10 minutes. Well, I like to smoke that marijuana, and I like to drink that whiskey too. Well, I write songs about trucks and my mama, and I've been known to truck a mile or two. Well, I've seen them Rockies there in Colorado, when those Ozark Mountains, Lord, left me blue. Well, I don't move fast, but I stay on the throttle. Well, I got a long way to go and a lot to do. I like southern women, they're down home cooking, mashed potatoes and cold iced tea. Well, I had me one Oh, she was good looking, but I had to run, she had to stay. So I smoked a lot of marijuana, and I drank a lot of whiskey too. Tried to forget her, and I rode back home to mama. She said, truck you another mile or two out to them Rockies there in Colorado. If the Smoky Mountains, boy, left you blue. So I don't move fast, but I stay up on my throttle. I got a long way to go and a lot to do. I got a long way to go and a lot to do. I got a long way to go and a lot to do. I got a long way to go and a lot to do. I got a long way to go. And a lot to do. Now my home is wherever I'm standing. Take it how I can, and I'm making do. There's a lot of folks that just don't understand me. You can tell them folks that I don't understand them too. 'Cause I like to smoke that marijuana. I like to drink a little whiskey too. And I don't move fast, but I stay up on that throttle. I got a long way to go and a lot to do. Well, I got a long way to go and a lot to do. I got a long way to go and a lot to do. I got a long way to go and a lot to do. There's a long way to go. And a lot to do. And I like to smoke that marijuana. Be right back in a few minutes, folks. Thank y'all for hanging out and listening.